You know, I know it's not a tarot read, or or astrological frequency transmission. I know it's not none of in the Mercury nine space ish and stuff like that, but this is over here on Kyride Soul Frequency Foundation and shit like that. It is kind of related to this shit. Oh yeah. I been preach. I'm gonna need y'all to have 9 motherfucking seats. With that frequency transmission y'all just did talk about astrology get exposed on camera and shit like that. Trying trying to shit on astrology. I'm gonna need y'all to have 9 goddamn seats up until I'm gonna need y'all to have 9 goddamn seats for trail. You know, you know, and particularly for those of us who got a Jupiterian Chiron. Okay, for those of us who he got Chiron in the ninth house, or Chiron and aspect of Jupiter, Chiron and Sagittarius, Chiron Sagittarius, can be Chiron and Pisces on the flip side, or a Mercury or Chiron Gemini Chiron, say a Mercurial Jupiterian Chiron and shit like that in some way, shape, or form. They said, I'm gonna need y'all to have 10. I'm gonna need y'all to have 9 seats. You know why I say 9? I'm gonna need y'all to have nine seats. Nine seats. Gain some fuck. Basically, motherfuckers say to y'all gain wisdom and gnosis and get complete on some ish shit like that. I don't need y'all to have some damn seats. Period. I don't need y'all have some damn seats and period shit like that. Please stop spread. I understand. I understand that we all got our yeah. I understand that we all got our paths. We all got our paths to ascension. I understand that some are some are paths to ascension does does not include does not include being practitioners of the of the hermetic arts. You know, be, you know, being practitioners of the sacred sciences. Having knowledge of the hermetic arts and the sacred sciences. I understand. Like me being an astrologer myself, me being a metaphysician myself, me being a occultist myself, me me being a diviner myself. I That's some aspect what I do. I understand that yes, some are past, so some are past. Some of us did that in a previous lifetime, and then then some beings, some folks chose the path of this lifetime to break, to break out and have a different experience this lifetime. To break out, but I understand that. I understand that shit. So you got you know. Same motherfucking time and stuff like that. You Same motherfucking time, shit like that. You got to know you. Like I said, I'm not gonna even put the I shoot. I'm not. I shoot. I might shoot. I might link it. I shoot. I might link it on here stuff like that because Neptune currently in Pisces stuff like that. I might link it on here. I might. I shoot. I got to really shoot. I still got to search and see if that's gonna do more harm than good and stuff like that because I understand. I understand. Some people have. Some folk. Some beings in human vessels. You know. Of course, along cord to their path, and path and spiritual journey and stuff like that. You know, they need the, some of us is a little bit mercurial than others, stuff like that. Gemini, Gemini and Virgo energy. So I know my Gemini Virgo energy shit like that. That Gemini Virgo come, they like, I'm gonna need some receipts. I'm gonna need to sit back and analyze this for myself. Some of us are more air oriented, and Aquarius. And I'm gonna need to analyze and make these deductions and calculations for myself, stuff like that. So I understand that. I understand that because but but at the same time, I wish that folks would expand their frequency, become more broad-minded instead of just coming out and instead just coming out and being like, well, this, that bullshit, just because you might have a pathway that pull you more into taking a more left brain approach to this lifetime, to this life, and to this lifetime, that have you approach it more in a left in a left brain, more logical man, stuff like that. Shit. At the same time, still at the same shoot at the same time, motherfucking still. I mean, Jupiter at the anareal degree of Aquarius, man. Jupiter is at the anareal degree of Aquarius. So I understand where quite a bit of this information, because when stairs go into an anareal degree, when they go into an anareal degree, they be doing shoot. They be doing the most of whatever. That is a transition doorway. That's a that's a that's a transitional doorway there. You know, that's the 2 and the 9, the 29th degree. Do to duality. Duality because better shift and transition to another space of spirit. 9, wisdom, completion, and gnosis. So and red degree of stairs, they do the most of that energy. But they do so, yeah. From that, I get from that view. I get from that viewpoint. It's like that. But at the same time, Jupiter bad shift in Pisces, man. Jupiter shift Pisces. So with that being said, some of these folks, some of these folks, some of these folks with their philosophies. Some of these folks with their philosophies, and when I say I say philosophy and shit like that. I say philosophy and shit like that. Shit. Shit. You have a left brain ass philosophy and shit like that. You have a left brain ass philosophy and shit like that shit. Can't nobody really fucking say they don't believe in nothing. They have an absolute. Can nobody say they have an absolute lack of belief? Even if they come talk about I believe nothing, well, that's still sun. That's still sun. That's that's still having belief in sun. So can't nobody absolutely say they absolutely have a lack of belief. Even you want to know for walk around, oh, I don't believe in anything. I don't believe in nothing. You still believe in something that there's nothing. You still got belief that. So, broad mind, like broad mind, like broad your daggone mind, broad your frequencies for real. But let's say if you want those people, you want those folks where your ascension path is more logical and more left brain based and stuff like that. That means, and I know some of y'all with earthbound ass, not earthbound ass, ninth house, ruling ninth house. All that is gonna be looking like, what is the point? This don't make sense. What is the point? And shit like that. It don't make no sense. What is the point? What is the point of doing this? But still, no, and understand the reason why some of y'all are going refuting these things so hard, shit like that, because it is part of your path. Okay? Because if you got because if you got a earth or air north node, that means you got a fire or water south node. Okay? You got a fire or water south node. So with that being said, at least you motherfucking say at least man, at least you could motherfucking say and be like, well, All right. Well, I at least search. I shoot. I shoot. I at least search myself a little bit. Just understand that some of y'all is just understand that yeah, some of y'all is just trying and chosen the path of breaking away from those things in this lifetime. But understand y'all bring that some y'all bring that instinctive wisdom from a previous lifetime, stuff like that. And our north node, we get pulled to our ascension path, and it's like that. We get pulled to our ascension path, point blank, period, stuff like that. So I don't need y'all to understand that, and at least broaden your perspective, man. But the way they went about it, the way they went about, oh, astrology, racist, like, um, I like shoot, I to tell the truth, I'm like tell the truth, like I really didn't even tune into much and stuff like that because like I said, way my energies have evolved and stuff like that. I become more psychic and empathic as I go further along my evolution and shit like that. So I just like, yeah, you know, and okay. First of all, um, okay. First of all, y'all haven't even like when y'all came when no freezes came in mind, so like that, y'all haven't even consulted a real astrologer and stuff like that. You know. Second of all, say how y'all going out. Say how y'all going out based off. Y'all going based off like hope like the horoscopes that be in the newspaper, magazines, these websites and stuff like that. And I'm not really shit. I'm not really even shitting on. I'm not even really shit on that stuff like that because I recognize all of us had yeah we a lot of us astrologers and those of us who have astrological knowledge period, like whether you're in the 10 space whether you're a professional astrologer, whether you get where you're gifted. I'm like shoot, it depends on your maps. Depends on your maps. Depends on that where you're gifted to be able to sustain yourself with your wisdom and knowledge. That's your bread and butter. That's how you feed yourself. That's how you maintain yourself and stuff like that. Or or those of us that don't, or those of us. Shoot, let me bring that back to the cook. Let's bring back to here. Okay, anybody, any being in and being in a human vessel, stuff like that, that takes gaining this knowledge and wisdom seriously, period, and put it into structure and in, in their experience. Speaking on that, let put structure their experience for those of us, for those of us who have been magnetized, who have those alignments in our map, whether it's how you maintain and sustain yourself, pinnacle wise, spiritually, frequency wise, or why you are an astrologer or astrologist, point blank period. It don't matter, you know? Like it don't matter and shit like that. But I don't look point stuff like that. But at the same time, like at the same time, same time, yeah. Well, like I said, I'm not because I shoot. That's how God was first. That's how God first started receiving those frequencies. That's how God was first started receiving those frequencies to to awaken us to having that not have. So I'm not particularly shitting on that. Okay, we all had to start. Hey, shoot, we all had to have our start somewhere on the journey and pass over. I ain't shitting on that. Okay, but at the same, the closed mind that just got me in. At the same motherfucking time, you cannot base that on that. Second of all, set out, crack out, study lost object horary astrology and event astrology. Okay? Particularly, I'm saying that particularly for y'all who who have like ninth house, of stairs and earth, a lot of air, hard Saturn aspects to you know hard Saturn aspects to it, you know, that kind of put you in a place energy wise, stuff like that, where you is just your philosophical, your expanded viewpoint and stuff like that is of what's you know is of what's in this realm, and the things of this realm, and this and that and this and that and the third, stuff like that. But because those would truly show you, particularly lost object horror, those would truly show you the the power of the hysteris in this realm that would truly show you by being able to locate something physically. Event, event astrology too. Event astrology too, stuff like that. speaking on that Virgo inside, speak on that speak on that Taurian, speak on that Taurian and Virgo inside of it. And then with that being said, I'm like, then that being said, I want y'all tune in this. I want y'all to do that. And then come back and tell me. And when y'all do that, come back and tell me or any other astrologer what gems you are glean, what you actually seen, not what you actually seen, not not just with your third eye, not just with your third eye, but your physical eyes too, what you actually seen. But yeah, and hell, shit. When I say real, when I say real astrology and stuff like that, shoot, I'm not just even talking about those who whose profession is that in anybody who got serious astrological knowledge and put it into practice in their lives. Period. Period. Shoot. I I'm like shoot. That's and even then, and even then, go go get a consultation from anybody who got serious knowledge of the asters. From a real astrologer or period. Where the profession or not, but speaking that, and if gets something gets stirred up in you as truth that you are hearing, as truths that you are receiving and hearing, you receiving those illuminations of truth and stuff like that, even though your pathway, even though your pathway might not be to do that in this lifetime, don't deny it. Just be like, well, I'm feeling these things. I'm hearing truth. You don't die my chosen path this lifetime and stand it. For you come back. That's why I say, for gone with, take 9 seats. 9 seats. All right. Peace, love, and notion, y'all.